I'm Julie Hager Love. I'm the president and CEO of the Kentucky United Methodist Children's Home. It is great to be with you virtually on our first fifth Sunday of the year. Have you ever read a scripture passage you've read it your whole life, and then something happens that just helps you understand it in new ways? One of the ways I've said it is God hits you with a 2x4 and you go, oh, now I get it. That happened to me early in my ministry here. I was in our office in our Nicholasville campus, and I was looking over the budget. While the state gives us money to help care for children, they never give us even close to enough. And I was working on that, and I was getting a little depressed, I have to be honest, and honestly, I just had to take a break. So I walked over to our dining hall, and our staff, our direct care staff, were having a meeting. And they were talking about all the kids in their care. And I knew that the night before, one of our young ladies had not had a great night. So here's what I saw. I saw the staff all talking about this one young lady. One of them said, you know, she really does well when she can journal. So if she's having a rough time, get her to get her journal out and have her write. Another said, I've noticed that at night is when it's hardest for her. So we need to give her a little bit of extra care at night. And it just went on and on around the circle, and they all shared about this one child. And all I could think, all I could feel was God saying, here's what I meant in the scripture when Jesus said, go after the one, leave the 99 and care for the one. Our staff was living out the gospel. They were caring for this one young lady who many in the world have said wasn't important and didn't need to be cared for. But because of you, because of your generosity, we were able to live the gospel and share love with this one young lady. Do you remember the young lady I told you about earlier who had had the hard night and staff was discussing how to help her? She left our care earlier this year. Our youth are usually in our residential care around 9 to 12 months, and it was her time to go. But before she left, I saw her, and she came up to me, and she said, Miss Julie, did you hear that I'm going to be leaving soon? And I said, I did hear, and I want you to remember that you are loved, that I pray for you, and that you will be missed. And she looked at me, and she said, I know that I'm loved. And I know that there are people praying for me. And you got to understand that's really incredible, because when she came to us, she wanted nothing to do with God. And then she looked at me and she said, and you know what? I think I will be missed around here because I'm kind of a favorite. Isn't that what we want for all the children in our life? To know that they are a favorite, that they are God's child, that they are a person of worth, and they are a favorite. Thank you for providing support for this young lady so she would know what it was like to be a favorite. Thank you for caring for the one. For almost 150 years, Methodists have been serving Christ by providing for the physical, emotional, educational, and spiritual needs of children and families. Thank you for supporting this ministry through your Fifth Sunday giving and other ways. We invite you to send your check to your church or send it to us directly, or to go to our website, kyumh.org, and find ways to give electronically. We can't do it without you. Thank you for helping us care for the one that Jesus said is so important.